to my almost wife on our wedding day. Oh, I don't think I can get through this already.
Tony, we haven't always seen eye to eye. It's no secret, Marette was my favourite sister growing up. Then you moved in with me on the Gold Coast and our relationship changed. I remember one time when you were getting close to exams, I noticed that so many people were coming to you for help with their own personal issues, and it began to take a toll on you. I could see the burden you were carrying, and I said to you, let me buy you a ticket back to Sydney just for the weekend, and you just focus on your studies there without any distractions. You replied to me, no, because if someone needs something and I'm in Sydney, they might not have anyone else to go to. You live your life completely for others, and for that reason, I'm so happy you have found someone who I'm confident will live for you. I won't lie, when Gobs first told me that he was interested in my sister, I gave him my blessing to ask her out, only because I was absolutely certain she would say no. To my surprise, she said yes. I told her, Tony, you don't have to serve everyone.
No freaking way. Bro, Coldplay concert. You actually, bro, no, I don't want to swear. No bloody way, this is crazy.
They're our vows. Yeah, I'd said to him, this is what I wanted to do in our house one day, just to put our vows up in our room. And he did it. And I said exactly like this.
It was the 16th of December, a few years ago. We were going to look at Christmas lights, and I had been wanting to tell her for some time. Towards the end of the night, we stopped at one of the houses. You prepped us some homemade hot chocolate, and we stood next to the door of the car as we watched the lights. I looked over at you, and I said, hey Tins. You replied, I said, I love you. And this all sounds great until there was about 10 seconds of silence. Eventually, she managed to blurt out, love you too. But by that time, I had finished all the hot chocolate in my cup and her cup. And I suggested we just head home. On the way home, she looks over at me and she said, why? I said, why what? She said, why do you love me? And I'm thinking to myself, en nakada, like, I'm thinking to myself, I just told you I love you, just take it. Fast forward a few years, and it's a question I never really answered, but I will now. Martina, my love, to tell you that I love you for a certain reason is to tell you that I could stop loving you if that reason didn't exist, and that's not true. But the truth is, even if all of that disappeared, I would still love you. So when you ask me why I love you, the real question that comes to mind is, how could I not? And so every time I ask myself that, the answer is always the same. I can't. Tins, you are God's greatest gift to me, my best friend, and now my wife. And I can't wait to spend an eternity with you as your husband. I love you. want to thank also Uncle Victor and Tante Manny, firstly for the most obvious reason of raising such a beautiful character in Martina, and secondly for the love you have always shown me. Between Uncle Vic's offering me basically every ice cream flavor known under the sun whenever I come over, and Tante Manny watching every John Wick movie with me, from the moment I stepped foot into your house, it was as if I had my own room upstairs. I have never failed to feel anything but loved by you both, and it is that same love that I endeavor to always give your daughter. I also wanted to thank my family, my parents, and my siblings. Mum, you are honestly something else. There is no limit to the love that you're willing to give your children, and for that, I am forever grateful. Liv, I'm not sure if you're recording right now, but you might want to because I'm about to say something nice. I don't say this enough, but you're the best sister I could ask for. I know that I can always depend on you to be there for me, and I appreciate you more than you know. Martina and I want you to know that our house is always open to you, especially when Mum is driving you up the wall with stories from the Cynicsarium. We thank you for everything and we love you.
To my angel, my beautiful bride, Martina. We're getting married. I can't believe that this day has finally come and that God has allowed me to be the one to call you mine.
Why has God chosen to bless me so much by giving me you? I ask myself this constantly. Today I'm the luckiest girl in the world because I get to become your wife and we get to start the best part of our life together.
What started as an hour of my day to UWS has become the reason I look forward to every day of my life. You are beautiful, smart. See, I complimented your intelligence. Funny, yes, I admit it. Sweet, and everything that I could ever have asked for in a friend, partner, and now soon to be wife.
You are the most amazing man. You are patient and ridiculously generous, and you always make me feel like the most important person on the planet.
Ever since that one night, a few years ago, I was Ubering and I said, I'm gonna marry you. I've dreamt of seeing you walking up the stairs of our church in your wedding dress, taking you to the altar and calling you mine forever.
My love, I promise today to love you with all that I have and to do everything in my power to make sure we have the most beautiful marriage with God always present with us. I can't wait to see you today. I love you. From your future wife.
Here's to our earth-bound secret society that we have just begun to build. I'll see you soon, my love, my world, and shortly my wife. Love, Daniel, the luckiest man in the world.
Fire and stone in places unknown. I'll never let go. I'll never let go. The fire and stone in places unknown. I'll never let go. I'll never let go. I thought I'd seen it all till I saw you.
I'm Ubering and it's pissing rain, as you can see. But there's a goal in hand, and that is why I'm going to Uber. Because Tins, mark my words, one day I'm going to marry you.
Oh, you're such a loser.